Hello, my name is Keenan Wilkins, and I work with the parents of exceptional children so that their children can achieve their true potential. Today, we're going to be talking about the number one mistake that parents make that prevent their children from doing just that. That is, they fail to realize that being gifted is a special need. Now, when we think about special needs, we normally think about children with dyslexia or ADHD requiring a whole bunch of extra attention in order to do just enough to do well at school. Well, being gifted is a special need, but in a different sense. A gifted child requires special attention in order for them to be able to accomplish what they are truly capable of. What makes it a special need is the fact that what is done for most children simply does not work for them. The simplest and easiest case is such. Children who are gifted require fewer trials to learn something. That is, they require fewer attempts. Where somebody who is typical would require 10 attempts to learn something, a gifted child might learn it on the second attempt. Now, here's the thing. In the time taken for everybody else in a typical classroom to get through the first 10 attempts, the gifted child learned the information, mastered it, and by the time they get around to the 10th attempt, the other children that is get around to the 10th attempt, they already forgot about it. Because instead of going to application where learning truly happens, they have to wait for everybody else to get through just the bare understanding phase. This is an example of something that's clearly a special need. I had a student who had very, very inconsistent results as far as her final year of primary school was concerned. She would sometimes get scores in the 60s, and other times she'd get scores in the 90s. And back then I didn't understand that she was gifted, and I didn't even understand what gifted is meant. But working with her, I came to realize rather suddenly and dramatically, wait a minute, the work is just far too easy. It would be like if I asked you, an adult, to count from 1 to 200,000. You could probably do it, but you're not gonna. And so the experience of the gifted child is often just like that. What is expected of them is so easy relative to what they're capable of that they experience extreme boredom and they give up. It doesn't even help that they're often penalized for being faster than the other students, because when they completely work faster, oh, look, they get more work. So now instead of getting 10 boring questions, they get 20 boring questions. What is required for gifted children is different from what is required for typical children. And I want you to understand that it's not enough to just say, oh, they're doing well in school, so they don't need any special attention. You have no idea what they are capable of. I'm saying this because I had no idea what my gifted students are capable of. I'm saying this because my teachers had no idea what I was capable of. And so if you want to have your child actually accomplish that unique thing that they're capable of, you need to ensure that they get the special attention that they require. That special attention would come in the form of many different things, but typically it will be in the form of pairing them with somebody who understands gifted education. Sometimes it's helpful for them to do advanced classes, like for example AP in the United States, or in the Caribbean you can just do end of secondary school exams at any point in time. But there's something else that's required. It requires somebody to see them for who they are and see where their actual peak is and not where everybody else is. And somebody to see where their peak is and to help them go towards it with a kind of excitement and enthusiasm that doesn't happen coincidentally. So once again, if you want your child to accomplish the things that they're uniquely capable of and you suspect that it may be kind of bright, then the first thing for you to do is to realize that being gifted is a special need and it would require special attention. Thanks for watching.